We'll be right back with the finale in tonight's Halloween trilogy, Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado. Welcome back for the finale in tonight's Halloween trilogy, The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe.
Revenge. Revenge. Sweeter than wine. More alluring than gold. More consoling than love. Vengeance will be mine this very night. Vengeance against someone I hate. Hate with every fiber of my being, who has heaped ruin on my family and impoverished the great Venetian house of Montresor. This night, he will be repaid. Now, at last, my years of waiting have come to an end, and every offense, humiliation, and outrage I have registered in my memory's ledger will be accounted for by that most depraved liar and cheat, that foulest fool, that despicable... I will have him tonight. Old man, please, hurry. I'm already late, meeting my dear friend, Signor Fortunato.
Fortunato? The jolliest wine merchant in Venice. Not an hour ago, I ferried him to San Polo.
Oh, what good fortune indeed. Is he not a wonderful fellow?
Si, senor. He is the most generous of men. This evening he paid me a fistful of gold. My family prays for him daily. He is an angel.
An angel? Not yet.
Your stop, senor. Campo San Polo.
There's something for your labor, signore.
Grazie. May the Lord keep your soul safe.
The Lord can keep my soul as long as he pleases. I have no need of it. Ah, look who approaches, and with one of the most painted whores in the city.
Montresor, what a surprise. Caramella, may I present my friend?
Your great, dear friend. And if only I had known you would be here tonight. You see, several casks of Amontillado have recently come into my possession.
Amontillado? Well, how could you afford such luxury?
And wishing to verify the sherry's purity, well, naturally, I would have approached you first. But you're always so busy. So, I'm on my way this night to find Lucchese.
Lucchese? Well, he couldn't tell Amontillado from canal water. No, I'm the man with the golden tongue. The greatest vendor of wines in Venice.
Well, do I know? But I could not think of interrupting your revels.
Oh, nonsense, my friend. We'll go straight away. Where do you store the Amontillado?
At my palazzo.
Well, to your vaults. Without delay.
But you said we'd go dancing.
Ah, yes, Fortunato. This beautiful lady mustn't be disappointed. And I fear the dampness might affect your lungs.
Yes, your poor lungs.
No. The Amontillado will warm my bellows. Avanti! Wait for me at the bridge, Caramella.
Si, mi amore.
Avanti!
I made sure nobody followed me. Made sure no one was behind us as we hastened to my palazzo. And all the while, I felt a giddy urge to push the damnable Fortunato into the canal. But drowning a man who cannot swim would hardly be as pleasurable as what I had in store for him. A mere drowning could not avenge my father's death. My father, whose heart stopped when the heartless Fortunato tore up the deed to our winery and spat in his face. The iniquity! At last, we arrived at my home. I fumbled with the keys, such was my state, and as the great door opened...
My God! What is that pestilent smell? I don't think I can bear it.
Ah, but you must. The Amontillado awaits, you see. Truth be told, I could barely tolerate the stench myself. We continued down the ever-narrowing tunnel. The walls as slick and clammy as toads' bellies.
Stench, it's suffocating me.
Oh, surely, no, not suffocating, no. Come, not much farther, the Amontillado.
Don't pull me, Montresor, I might fall. God knows what's underfoot.
Yes, God knows. Down, And still down we climbed, him coughing and gasping, our feet slipping among slugs and worms and the excrement of vermin. Finally, our torches dimmed for lack of oxygen.
Where's this damned Amontillado?
Soon.
I cannot go another step. I will die.
Oh, my friend, you underestimate your strength. Only a little farther, I promise. Here's a bottle of claret that will fortify you. Drink. Go ahead. Drink the whole thing. Good, yes. Drink up, dear friend. The whole thing. Go. Yes. Good. Now.
That's much better.
Now to the Amontillado. Just a few more yards.
What is all this crunching? What are we stepping on? Bones? My God, Montresor. They look like the bones of human skeletons.
Yes, my family. These walls contain hundreds of relatives. So good to be surrounded by family.
So good. Your grandfather was a naive fool who paid for wine and got vinegar. He was the first, Montresor, to squander your fortune.
Yes, I know. He was a very poor businessman. Oh, it was difficult at that moment not to take the jagged claret bottle and rip open his carotid. I could have sunk my teeth into his fat, putrid flesh. But now, surely you don't mean to impugn my family.
What I do, Montresor, your father was swindled even more times than his father. He had a positive talent for poverty. A genius.
Oh, to suspend him over a sharpened pike, or to disembowel him. I would eat his intestines as he watched.
And your son, the only Montresor with brain. And what did he do? He bled your family of its last lira, and you watched. Ha! I feel for you, Montresor. I pity you, every member of your aristocratic family. My torch is guttering. It's time to go back. My whore is waiting.
Oh, no. We have just arrived, Fortunato. We are here. We're just in time.
I can't see a thing.
At last, we had reached a tiny alcove where some rusted manacles still held fast to the stone wall. Come, see, Fortunato. Look what I have found. I giggled with insane joy, and Fortunato, ignorant of his fate, joined me in my mirth.
Oh, what have we here? Is this a torture room? With irons? Ooh. It's frightening. It's terrifying. I'm shaking with fear, Montresor.
I slipped my hands and feet into the shackles, giggling all the while like a boy. Here, try them yourself, Fortunato. Can you imagine the torture suffered here?
Oh, hellish. Diabolical.
Try it. Try the shackles. I'll lock you in. You see, I have the key. Here, it's a perfect fit.
Ow! Pinched my wrist there. Now, easy. I love a jest, but loosen me a bit, will you? Where are you going? Fetching the Amontillado.
Hush, my friend. I only go for my tools.
Excellent. Only get me out of these manacles first. What have you got there?
They are stones, my friend. Stones, ancient as time. Older than the bones on which you stand. And mortar to hold them in place.
Stones? Mortar? Well, what are you doing?
Well, I should think that would be apparent. I am breaking you up. I aim to squeeze the life's breath from you, you perfidious liar, you fat braggart, you thief, you despoiler of my family. Oh.
Ever the jester, huh, Montresor? You know how to extend the game. But I think it's time.
Oh, that was for my grandfather.
Oh, surely you don't hold me responsible for something that occurred 20 years ago. Well, now that I think of it, your grandfather was more of a philanthropist. That's it. He was generous to a fault. Now let's say we stop this game.
And this stone is for my father. A prince among men.
Yes. Yes, he was indeed. I remember the time when I was a boy, when he patted me on the head one day for no reason. Please, Montresor, come to your senses.
Oh, my senses are tingling. I've never been more aware of joy than right now. Imagining you decomposing over the next weeks and months right before my very eyes.
No, no! I will give you gold, rubies.
For my only son, blameless, loving, who died because of you.
Please, please. The air is so close. I beg you. I will do anything. Anything. Please help.
I am helping you. I'm helping you along in your pilgrimage to hell. And may I say the work is exhilarating. Scream for me now. No, not very convincing. That's better, yes. Now, rest, my friend, for I think it will be a very long night. I left a little opening in the wall, and before the last stone was in place, I thrust in my torch. Ah, peccato. I am short on mercy at the moment. Alas, before the dawn of the following day, I placed my ear against the opening just in time to hear a little death rattle that signaled the end of my sweet revenge. It was followed by the most foul of odors. With napkin round my nose, I placed the final stone, plastered it in position, and then piled the bones of the Montresors in front of my dearest friend's tomb. And it was done. In pace requiescat. Rest in peace.